Alright boys and girls, welcome back to another video. This one started off really well. We were supposed to be flying the trusty Piper Cherokee 32042, which has been a staple on this channel for a long time now. We pre-flighted, all was looking good, we got in, we started the engine and started taxiing out. On that taxi out, we realised something wasn't right with the plane, and we turned it straight back around on the ramp and reparked it. We realised that the alternator had failed. And it was at this point that my student Mike looked at me and uttered words that I never thought I would hear from him. Should we fly the Cessna?
No! God, please, no!
Alright, so the citation is there. So, wake turbulence. What do we have to do to avoid his wake turbulence as he's taking?
We want to land before
his rotation, right? Which we will do because he's going to rotate way down the field. So I'm going to aim to land this thing on the 1,000-foot markers. There we go, on a base. I'm symmetrical to the runway, and I'm level and on a base. 20 degrees of flaps. Final is clear. There's a Cessna turning base way out there, but 75 knots, trimmed, hands off. Waiting until I can turn that final. Still looking good. I've got the 7 off the left wing, which is perfect with these wind conditions. As we're rolling on to final,
and exact tower, Sky 13 back with you.
I'm going to give myself my final notch of flaps
Sky 13.
and start trying to slow it down to around 60 knots. So coming down. I'm a little bit high, I'm chopping the power, see how much we drop. Back on glide slope. I'm probably not going to need any more power, to be honest with you. So power's off, and I'm just holding that nose to the end of the runway. See how I'm not forcing it down, I'm just letting it come down when it wants to.
On, yeah.
And there it is, and rudder control still on the ground. Still
Kept
rudder
it on the
exactly,
line, yeah.
and it's because I'm tap dancing. I'm just keeping my feet moving on these rudders. We're rolling, 55 knots. Up we go, welcome back to the sky. You can make the radio call, just touch and goes.
Skyhawk, right?
Yeah, don't say Cherokee. I'll tell you what, your controls, my controls feel like taxis. The
Cessna
Cessna
turn as much, yeah.
Yeah, it takes more brake to make this thing turn. The pedals are very spongy.
Yeah, spongy is a good way to put it.
Yep, very, very spongy. I got to admit, I like hardly anything about this point. You'll find as well, when we're climbing, it takes quite a lot of right rudder.
Okay.
So let's talk about this for a second then, because it's a different plane. We had an alternator failure in 042, the Cherokee, so we're flying a Cessna. Ugh. So rotation, you can actually rotate 55 knots in this one, and it's only in knots, there's no miles an hour on this. You can do 55, VY is 79, so 55, 79. The same airspeeds in the Cherokee can apply to this on downwind and base. On final, you're probably looking around 60 knots for final. I've found if you bring it in more than that in this, it's going to float. But downwind, one notch of flaps below 110, and then 85, anything past 10 degrees. And other than that, just fly the traffic pattern normally. That's what today's about rather than procedural. See if we can have fun. I'll swing it around here. Tower 1 Bravo Golf, hold 2, run complete.
781 Bravo Golf, make left close traffic, runway 7 Alpha 7 clear for takeoff.
Pre-takeoff checklist is done.
More right rudder, right?
More right rudder, yeah. And good luck.
Rotate at 55.
55, yeah. Gauge green, airspeed alive. 55. Oh, welcome to the sky. Nice. You see, just look at that ball. Look how far right it is.
Yeah.
Takes so much right rudder, and that's the wheels stopping.
559er.
Welcome to the sky, man.
Yeah, the ball comes out.
Yep.
Easily, yeah.
Easily, yeah. Like, take your foot off the rudder.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Incredible. Now listen, don't start liking this thing, okay?
Alright, left turn?
Yeah, let's do it.
Copy that, number 2, 5 Fox Hotel.
But look at that, you can't see when you're making your...
Oh, look, I wonder why. Oh, people love the visibility in this thing. That's all this video's about now.
Yeah, just bashing on the
Cessna. It is really hazy, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a good thing we didn't head out to Leesburg.
Yeah.
November 149er.
We're below 110, down to 1700 RPM.
Good day, 149.
Number 9, Mike.
One knot?
Kilo.
Yeah, 1 notch. And then make a left turn on a base. Cool, man. So we're looking for 75 knots on a base with 2 notches of flaps. So once it's below 85 within that white arc.
Orlando Executive Tower, this is Archer 547 Kilo.
Kind of level out those wings. I use headings as a reference. So if you put 07 off the right wing, so give us a left wing, give us a right turn. So the 07's off the left.
Orlando Exec Tower, Sky 13, Atlantic,
Cool, perfect.
Charlie, Leica, downtown
Very nice.
departure.
Beautiful. Get the second notch flaps in there. 20 degrees,
Sky
just right there,
13,
perfect. So it's going to
downtown
slow it down,
departure
nose is
is
going to rise.
approved,
Trim's down
runway
here rather than down
203.
here.
Downtown departure approved.
75 knots is
Sky
good.
13.
November 1, Bravo, Golf, runway 7, cleared for the option.
Clear for the option, 1 Bravo Golf. Give you a short final, though.
Fairly short, but that's okay. We like I like a steeper descent angle on final, to be honest. But it's looking good, looking good. So you can see that the 7's just gone forward.
Yeah.
So that means we're angling in towards that runway, nice and symmetrical. Easy, man. That's crazy.
The only good thing about this is the vent location.
Yeah, instead of it being around your ankles.
Yeah.
So still kind of angled in a little bit. I'll
Right.
tell you what, get that final notch of flaps in, and we'll start to see if we can slow it down to between 60 and 65. I want you to get a feel for it. And even though it took brakes to turn this thing on the ground, don't use brakes. Keep your heels kind of on the ground, so we're not ruining the tyres. Beautiful airspeed control, man. Glorious. Beautiful. Nice. Just bring me right a little bit. We're going off the left
bring
and
it back
centre
in for
line.
land,
There you go.
245
That's
Foxtrot
better.
Hotel.
Now keep bringing it
Do you want to
down.
stay in the pattern, or you just
Nose
roll in?
down, nose down. You can probably bring the power back now. Alright, hold the
November
nose up to the
5,
end of the runway,
Foxtrot
just
Hotel,
nice and
make left
easy.
close
A little bit more back pressure.
Left close traffic by Fox
Oh my
Hotel.
god. That might be one of the better landings you've ever done, man.
Alright.
I'm ashamed to say because it's in a Cessna,
It's
but
in a
okay.
Cessna. Clean this up.
Nice, let's roll. Oh, welcome back to the
Exec Tower,
sky.
Sky 13 northbound.
Oh my god, that right rudder.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I will defend Cessnas. It's not all Cessnas, it's just this one. Just that I've found requires this amount of right rudder. What I liked about that was, remember in the last session in the Cherokee, your pullback was a little bit too fast.
Yeah.
On this one it was nice and smooth. Yeah, that's why it was successful. You know, everything was fine. You had great airspeed control, you were fine.
It kept ballooning.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing was, your airspeed control was fine when you were doing it. Everything was good, the approach was fine, it was just that pullback was too swift. It's good, you've learned.
November 1, Bravo, Golf, runway 7, clear for the option number 3.
Clear for the option, number 3, 1 Bravo Golf.
Cool, and then onto a nice base, so runway 7 off your left side. Difficult to see with the haze and the
Hazy, yep.
sun, my god. I'll tell you what, second notch of flaps in there on a base, see if you maintain 75. Really difficult to see.
Yep.
Do you remember the localized frequency?
109.9.
1099, roger. We're going to have that on a backup. There's the Skyhawk, cool. Alright, third notch of flaps. We want to slow this down, give them plenty of
Sky
time.
13, aircraft
Really slow it down,
3.
bring that power back. Beautiful. So third notch flaps looking good. Start to slow it down to approach speed. Runway is clear. Sorry, 1 Bravo Golf, just confirm clear for the option.
Affirmative, November 1, Bravo, Golf, you're number 1, runway 7, clear for the option, wind 1305.
Clear for the option, 7, thanks, 1 Bravo Golf.
Sky 13,
Perfect,
frequency change
good
approved.
stuff. That's going to allow you to steepen that nose. Good, maybe just a touch more power, just a touch. That's going to allow you to keep that nose down. There you go, speed's looking good, perfect. Beautiful speed, man. Beautiful. Alright, I'd go power idle now. All the way back. Nice, easy on the nose. Nice and easy. A little bit more. Oh, just at the last moment, you just push down. Flaps up, let's roll. Oh, welcome to the sky.
547 Kilo.
That approach is nice, it's just now in the flare, don't, be patient, with it. Just slowly bring it back, don't, unless you balloon, you should never push forward. Okay. Just nice and easy, just keep it held back, just hold it off until it wants to come down. Your approach speed is fine, your approach is fine, just putting that final piece of the jigsaw together. The same thing goes for the Cherokee, because a couple of times you have push forward.
Thing, yeah, you're right.
It's just that patience.
Even as little as maybe 3 hours ago, I would have never been able to do this in this plane.
Right, yeah.
Not even close.
Yeah. Now it's like, you know what you're doing, you know?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's just fine-tuning some things. Very nice altitude control, beautiful distance from the runway.
November 1, Bravo Golf, you're following the Skyhawk in the base turn. Do you have them in sight?
We got the Skyhawk in the base, 1 Bravo Golf.
November 1, Bravo Golf, runway 7, clear for the option number 2.
Clear for the option number 2, 1 Bravo Golf. Always doing something rewarding, Lewis, when we
man.
come out here together.
That's it. It's about growing, man. Progression.
I'm not gonna lie though, I like having this.
Yeah, it's good. It's better, isn't it? The only thing good about Cessna. All right, cool. So we're past the numbers. So 1700 RPM, 1 notch flaps. Beautiful, man. That's better. That's better. Referencing the runway. That's a lot better. So you're gonna really level it out. Second notch of flaps. 20 degrees, 75 knots. Beautiful. This is exactly what we want.
Try to make it not be so squirrely on the ground this time.
Yeah. About rudder control all the way down. Speed's golden. Very nice. A little bit lower. Now start that pullback. Nice and easy and patient. Ah. Beautiful, and power as necessary. Beautiful. Oh man. Oh yes! Woohoo! Goosebumps.
Alright, last one.
Yep, last one, man. Give me chills, man. See how patient you were.
Yeah.
See how patient, just patience. Your airspeed was fine. Your altitude was fine. Just brought it low enough, just hold it. Patience, my friend.
It pays off. That's
oh man, that was beautiful. In a Cessna of all planes.
You know, having flown this only in sim and flying it in real life, I see why you like the Cherokee.
Yes.
For sure.
Yep.
I mean, it's not even
Feels
close.
a lot more unstable, right?
Yeah. It's a lot more squirrely on it.
Yeah.
Alright, last notch flaps.
Last notch. Flaring just a little bit high. Add a little bit of power. There you go. Just flaring too high. That's all that was.
Yeah, the pattern was better on that last one. It just the
it's
last
just,
little bit.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. And that's going to happen. It's going to fluctuate between doing a good one and doing a not so good one. It's all part of, you know, getting the insight. But that second to last landing,
That was the best one, yeah.
so good. Best landing you've ever done.
Thank you.